Objective Petrology, multiple choice questions with answers. These are the collection from various previous year's question papers and hope useful for various competitive exams like CSIR, NET, GATE, GSI, Civil Services exam and other exams. Welcome to set 13. First question. Gravik is differentiated from the lithic arenides on the basis of, this was the questions asked in Civil Services exam 1989. Choices are A. Silica content, B. Feldspar content, C. Percentage of matrix, D. Presence or absence of cement. So, Gravik is differentiated from lithic arenides on the basis of percentage of matrix. When the matrix increases to 15%, then it is no longer called as an arenite but a gravik. For example, lithic arenite with rock fragments exceeding 50%, it is called as a lithic gravik in case of matrix of more than 15%. So, Gravik is differentiated from arenites on the basis of percentage of matrix. C is the correct answer. Next question. Find the odd man out. Choices are A. Lamination, B. Slaty cleavage, C. Schistosity, D. Foliation. So, the correct answer is A. Lamination. So, slaty cleavage, schistosity and foliation, all these are the planar features, whereas the lamination is a linear feature. So, A is the correct answer. Next question. The most abundant sedimentary rock found in the Earth's crust is A. Shale, B. Sandstone, C. Limestone, D. None of the above. The most abundant sedimentary rock found in the Earth's crust is shale. Shale is the most abundant of all the sedimentary rocks, accounting nearly about 70% of this rock type in the crust of the Earth. And shales are often found with layers of sandstones or limestones. So, A. Shale is the correct answer. Next question. Stylolites are formed due to A. Pressure solution and temperature effects, B. Pressure and solution effects, C. Pressure effects only, D. Solution effects only. So, stylolites are formed due to pressure and solution effects. These are formed in limestone terrains. So, stylolites are formed due to pressure and solution effects. Next question. Stromatolites are A. Green algae, B. Blue algae, C. Organosedimentary structures, D. Sedimentary structures. Stromatolites are organosedimentary structures. A stromatolite is an accretionary organosedimentary structure, commonly thinly layered, megascopic and calcareous. This is produced by the activities of mat building communities of microorganisms and coccoid photoautotrophic cyanobacteria, like that. So, stromatolites are organosedimentary structures. C is the correct answer. Next question. Which of the following conditions satisfy the formation of oscillatory ripple marks? The choices are A. It has pointed crests and broad troughs. B. It is formed in the shallow waters. C. As the depth increases, the wavelength of the ripple marks increases. D. All of the above. The conditions which satisfy the formation of oscillatory ripple marks are all of the above, like it has pointed crests and broad troughs, and it is formed in the shallow waters, and as the depth increases, the wavelength of the ripple marks increases. All these three choices are correct. Hence, D is the correct answer. Next question. Cross-bedding, which is truncated at the top and bottom, is found in A. Lacustrine environment, B. Marine environment, C. Deltoic environment, D. None of the above. So, cross-bedding, which is truncated at the top and bottom, is found in deltoic environment. C is the correct answer. Next question. Which of the following conglomerates is subjected to least erosion? So, these are the questions asked in Civil Services exam 1989. A. Beach conglomerate. B. Conglomerates transported along with a host of angular rocks. C. Conglomerates transported by a stream, and D. None of the above. The conglomerates which is subject to least erosion is the conglomerates which has transported along with a host of angular rocks. They have been subjected to least erosion. B is the correct answer. Next question. Arrange the following in the order of increasing grade of metamorphism. A. Phyllite, condylite, starrolite schist, sillimanite schist. B. Phyllite, starrolite schist, sillimanite schist, condylite. C. Phyllite, sillimanite schist, starrolite schist, condylite. And D. Condylite, phyllite, starrolite schist, sillimanite schist. So, the correct order increasing grade of metamorphism is it comes as to B, phyllite, starlite schist, sillimanite schist, condylite, because it has gradually increased the grade of metabolism from phyllite to condylite. If you take Barrow, he has outlined a progression of index minerals named as a Barrovian sequence, which represents the increasing grade of metamorphic. Suppose if you take phyllites, and then next is biotites or phyllites and schists, next is garnet schist or starlite schist, next is a kyanite schist or sillimanite, next is the sillimanite schist and gneiss, and next is the condylite. So that's why B is the correct answer. Next is pyrometamorphism is a result of A. Inclusion of xenoliths in basalts, B. Contact of magma with granitic rocks, C. Contact of magma with gabbroic rocks, D. Contact of magma with granitic and gabbroic rocks. Pyrometamorphism is a result of inclusion of xenoliths, which are foreign substances, in the basalts. So pyrometamorphism is a type of metamorphism in which rocks are rapidly changed by heat and that means the coming from a rapidly emplaced extrusive or intrusive igneous rock. So A is the correct answer. Next question. Condylite is composed of A. Sillimanite schist with garnet and apatite, B. Sillimanite schist with no garnet and apatite, C. Hypersthene granite with graphite, none of the above. So condylite is composed of sillimanite schist with garnet and apatite. Condylite is quartz manganese rich garnet rhodonite schist. So A is the correct answer. Next question. In which of the following rocks mica is absent? A. Garnet, sillimanite, graphite gneiss. B. Garnet, sillimanite, mica schist. C. Peridotites. None of the above. In all these rocks, mica is present. So the question is, in which of the following rocks mica is absent? So D. None of the above. Next question. Which is not a texture? A. Crystalloblastic. B. Diablastic. C. Xenoblastic. D. Cataclastic. So the correct answer is the cataclastic. Cataclastic rocks, they form by brittle processes in the upper part of the crust in areas of moderate to high strain, particularly in the fault zones, and it is not a texture. So D is the correct answer. Next question. Which of the following facies has the least pressure effects? A. Amphibolites, B. Eclogites, C. Sanidinite, D. Geolites. So the correct answer is D. Geolites. Geolite facies, it describes the mineral assemblages resulting from the pressure and temperature conditions of low-grade metamorphism. So it has the least pressure effects. D. Geolite is the correct answer. Next question. The most optimum condition for the formation of a porphyritic texture is A. Differential cooling under different environments. B. Cooling uniformly under the same conditions. C. Cooling differently under same environments. D. Differential cooling under the same environment. The most optimum condition for the formation of a porphyritic texture is cooling differently under same environments. A porphyritic texture is developed when a magma that has been slowly cooling and crystallizing within the Earth's crust is suddenly erupted at the surface, causing the remaining uncrystallized magma to cool rapidly. So cooling differently under the same environments is the correct answer. Next question. A sill is a very simple and straightforward question. A. Horizontal igneous intrusive. B. Vertical igneous intrusive. C. Concave igneous pluton. D. None of the above. Sill is a horizontal igneous intrusive. Sills are formed when magma intrudes between the rock layers, forming a horizontal or gently dipping sheet of the igneous rock. So A. Horizontal igneous intrusive is the correct answer. Next question. The characteristic texture of a lamprophire is A. Penidiomorphic, B. Hipidiomorphic, C. Allotriomorphic, D. Xenomorphic. The characteristic feature of a lamprophire is penidiomorphic. The lamprophire is characterized by a penidiomorphic texture. It is imparted by clinopyroxene, olivine, and biotite, which are set in a ground mass of feldspar and spinel. And so this lamprophire is equigranular euhedral. This type of penidiomorphic texture is seen, whereas hipidiomorphic is seen in equigranular subhedral, example granites, and allotriomorphic it is seen in equigranular anhedral type of crystals. So this is shown in applied. So the characteristic texture of lamprophire is penidiomorphic. A is the correct answer. Next question. Rapa cavity texture consists of A. An intergrowth of potash feldspar and plagioclase. B. An intergrowth texture in which plagioclase is enclosed in potash feldspar. C. Large oval potash feldspar mantled by rims of plagioclase in a fine grained ground mass. And D. A parallel arrangement of feldspars in a fine grained ground mass. So Rapa cavity texture is large ovoids of potash feldspar. So these are surrounded by rims of plagioclase in a fine grained ground mass. So this is known as a Rapakavi texture. So C is the correct answer. Next question. Match the following and choose the correct answer. All these are the questions asked in Civil Services Prelims Exam 1989. A. Facolith. So there are two sections like A and 1, 2, 3, 4 are given. In the ABCD column, A. Facolith, B. Lacolith, C. Lopolith and D. Dike. Whereas in 1, 2, 3, 4 categories, vertical igneous intrusion and a concave igneous pluton with a single base and 3 dome-shaped igneous plutons and 4 convex igneous body showing effects. So the codes are, the choices are A. A4, B2, C3, D1 and B. A2, B3, C1, D4, C. A4, B3, C2, D1 and D. A3, B2, C4, D1. So the correct answer is C. A4, that is Facolith. Facolith is a convex igneous bodies which are showing the effects, and Lacolith is a dome-shaped igneous pluton. So it is like a bulgy form, it's a bun-shaped. It's a dome-shaped igneous pluton. Whereas Lopolith is a sagging basin. So it is a concave igneous pluton with a sagging base, and dike is a vertical igneous intrusion. So that's why C is the correct answer. Next question. Which of the following rocks do not have a volcanic equivalent? The choices are A. Granite, B. Dunite, C. Syenite, D. Gabbro. So the correct answer is B. Dunite. Whereas suppose if you take granite, it has a volcanic equivalent of rhyolite, and syenite, it has a volcanic equivalent of trachyte, and gabbro, it has a volcanic equivalent of extrusive basalt. So which rocks do not have a volcanic equivalent means dunite. B is the correct answer. Hope you have learned something from these petrology questions, and see you in the next video. You can subscribe to this Explore Geosciences. Thank you for your time.